know I'm about to go in. Told me that I couldn't do it, but I gotta bring it back, so they're really on with it. Let's go. Tell me where you're from, where you stay. Now I keep it lit from the coast to the bay. Peace on the right.
If you guys are sick of wasting money on packs, go check out my sponsor. They offer the cheapest and most reliable way to buy coins straight from the source. Use code MAZE at checkout for 15% off your entire order. Hello and welcome back to Madden Academy. We're on episode 5, I believe, and we got a lot to go over today. As you guys know, I've been running the Patriots offense for a majority of the year so far. And this week I decided to switch, and we got a brand new offense that I'm really liking. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to stay in it or go back to Patriots, but I'm going to decide after the weekend league's over. I'm going to play the full weekend league in this offense and then make my decision next week. But if you guys are new to the channel, Madden Academy is a series where I hop into a game, and instead of recording for entertainment value, I record to try to teach you something. And I explain everything I do, what's going on in my head, why I'm making the decisions I'm making, and hopefully you guys can learn something from it. I feel like I've gotten the most positive feedback on this series where you guys have said it's really valuable to hear like what's going through my head and feel like that's what helps you the most. So I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. I am going to continue doing it. I think this is my favorite series to do as well. Now, as always, before we get into the video, I'm going to go over the best and the worst comment of the day. The best comment of the day comes from Anthony Pittman, who said, "I love you, Maze. You are so underrated. Can't wait to see you become the best Madden YouTuber." Anthony, I love you too, bro. Thank you. And the worst comment of the day comes from EJ Cali 22, and he said, "Jockstrap Josh should be the nickname." And unfortunately, in this new offense, we did replace Josh Allen. And I'm going to show you guys that when we go over my team. But we don't need a nickname for him because Josh is gone. Rest in peace. F's in the chat for my boy Josh. If we do switch back to Patriots, I will go back to Josh Allen. But for the scheme I'm running, I kind of prefer what I got going on. But as we move on into the video, I want everybody to sit down, shut the hell up. Josh, I'm talking to you. Stop talking to your neighbor, or I'm going to have to separate you guys, okay? Take out your notepad, take out your pen. Pay attention, because class is in session. So getting into my team breakdown, what you guys are going to notice is that we got Dan Marino, Dagger Dick Dan, back by popular demand. But what's this? We also got Thick Dick Vic. That's right, folks. We got the best of both worlds. We got the hot route master quarterback, who's going to be our main quarterback. We're mostly going to be with Dan Marino. But for certain formations where there are QB runs, I am going to sub in Michael Vick and use him to add the dual threat to my offense. Because really the reason I switched, and the playbook I switched to the Las Vegas Raiders playbook. It could not be more fitting. I ran Raiders all year last year. I'm a huge Raiders fan. And overall, you know, I'm just glad to be back in it. But Raiders has QB runs, and the Patriots had no QB runs. And right now, designed QB runs are very overpowered. Your quarterback on a designed QB run is not really going to fumble. I don't know why. They just don't fumble. So right now, I feel like if you're not utilizing QB runs to some extent, you're kind of missing out on a portion of the game that is very effective right now. So I don't know if it's going to stay that way forever, but until they patch it, you know, I feel like using QB runs is very valuable. So we got Dan Marino, Michael Vick. Bo Jackson is now our starting halfback. The reason for that is we also switched to a Raiders-Niners combo Bay Area theme team. So we got 25 Niners, 25 Raiders. Bo Jackson obviously fit in very well for that. We still got Reggie Bush, but we have him at halfback too because I sub Reggie Bush at fullback. And then when he's at fullback, I can put him at tight end. So you notice we also got route tech on Reggie Bush. It's 4 AP. I don't know if it's really worth it, but at tight end, Reggie Bush is phenomenal. We also got DK Metcalf at wide receiver 3, Tyrone Calico, Brandon Cooks. Additionally, we got Darren Waller at tight end 1 with George Kittle backing him up. Darren Waller, I still don't have the limited, so he's only a 91, which is still very good. Still one of the best tight ends in the game, but I'm hoping to get that limited card soon. I'm expecting the price of Darren Waller's tight end card to drop when Most Feared comes out, and that's probably when I'm going to scoop him unless there's another tight end that comes out during that promo. We also got pretty much the same O-line. We got Richie Incognito in there to fit in the theme team. And then as for abilities, we got Hot Route Master, Set Feet Lead. I already mentioned Route Tech on Reggie Bush. And then we got Identifier on Travis Frederick. So that's our 10 AP. Again, not sure if I really loving the ability spread I got, but that's what we're rocking with for now. Looking at the defense, not much has actually changed on defense. We got Jamal Adams at free safety. We got Taylor Mays at strong safety. He's at a 95 overall now with that theme team boost. So that's fantastic. Sam Mills at a 97 overall. This is my only interior linebacker that ever sees the field. The other ones don't see it at all. Ricky Jackson and Elvis Doomerville are my edge rushers, so they see the field a lot as well. And then my cornerbacks are studs. We got DRC 95 overall, Deion Sanders 95 overall, and Nnamdi Asomugha 95 overall. Now, these guys all fit into my theme team as well. The Bay Area theme team, it's fantastic. Justin Smith and Richard Seymour and Bryant Young and Leroy Glover. Now, as for abilities on defense, we got edge threat on Ricky Jackson and Elvis Dumerville. And if you guys aren't using D-line abilities, I really, really recommend it. They just tuned in the last update block sheds to happen more often. So right now, the D-line is shedding like it's Madden 20. They're getting, especially with edge threat, they're getting like insta sheds and getting a lot of pressure on the quarterback. So I think those are two of the best abilities in the game right now is edge threat on your outside rushers. And then on Richard Seymour, I also got inside stuff. Because I play him at my D tackle, and he's pretty big, and he usually, with that inside stuff, when it activates, he shoots through the gap. And then for my final abilities, I got medium route KO on DRC and Deion Sanders. I'm just kind of testing this one out. I don't know if I like it or not, so don't take this as me saying that these are really good abilities. I don't actually know if I like them or not. I'm still testing them out, seeing if they can hit those balls out on the medium routes. Medium routes this year are kind of the bread and butter, so on offense, what you want to look for a lot is medium route running, and then on defense, if you're using medium route KO, I feel like medium routes are the most valuable this year, so those are the ones you really want to focus on. As I mentioned before, we are currently running the Raiders offense, one of the best offenses in the game, so whether I use Patriots or Raiders, they're both phenomenal. I'm loving them both, and we're still in 4-6 for defense. And in this video, we're actually going to be hopping into Weekend League games because Weekend League is going on right now, and I feel like that's where I'm going to get the most competition, trying to get guys to not really quit out and really give it their all to get the highest level gameplay possible. So we're going through Weekend League for this. I don't know how many games it's going to be, but we're just going to try to get a good one, so see you guys over there. Hopping into our first game, our opponent is Go On Bug 187. I actually don't recognize his name, which is usually a good sign, but he does have all of the top corners in the game, especially the new one that came out today. So that means he's got a God Squad. It means he's got all the cards he wants, and usually that means he's going to be pretty good. So I'm expecting a good game out of this one in the Raiders Stadium against the Ravens. Let's get it. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the game. I'm going to put Reggie Bush to my starting fullback. I do this, like I told you guys, so I can sub him in at tight end in a certain package. And then I'm going to go over, I'm going to look at his X factors, see what he's got on his field and what I should be looking out for. So those are all of mine. He's got Acrobat, 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 Deep Zone, KO, Acrobat, Reach Elite, Run Stopper, Backfield Mismatch, Escape Artist, Acrobat, Red Zone Threat, Deep Out Elite, Reach Elite, Route Tech, and Focus Kicker, and Matchup Nightmare. So this guy's got a lot of abilities, a lot of 1 AP abilities, which means a lot of players on his team are going to have a little bit of a boost. But I saw some weird ones in there that I'm not used to seeing, and that could mean one of two things. Either one, this guy's ahead of the curve, and he's a goon, or two, he's not really that good and just threw on some random abilities. But we're going to find out pretty soon, I guess. So I just finished setting some of my audibles. I'm going to take the delay of game. Let's see if he accepts it or denies. He accepted it, which is a dick move, but that tells me that this guy is not that good, because I feel like any good player is going to decline that. But we're operating at a wing flex close right now to start. We got the fullback wing package, which puts our fullback at our outside tight end, and that's where Reggie Bush is going to be. So coming out, I'm going to be running the ball a little bit. One of the main advantages I like about running this type of offense is you can run it or you can pass it. You got to make them figure it out. Keeps them on their toes, keeps your offense working a little bit better, and keeps people out of defenses they like to run. So he came out in nickel 3-3-5 originally, then he called a timeout when he saw that I was under center, and he did that to switch what package he was in. So that tells me that, you know, I mean, what I just did worked. It got him out of the original defense he wanted, and Bo Jackson starting off, getting off to the races. It's almost a first down. Pretty nice run. But that tells me exactly what I wanted to know, is that I got him out of his pass defense. I'm going to run the ball one more time, get this first down, and then we can move on to passing a little bit. And Bo Jackson, I don't know if he actually got that. We might be in a 3rd and short here, and we are 3rd and 1. Usually, I'd keep running the ball to get this first down, but I feel like he's going to be expecting that. So I am going to be passing it here. We're just going to go to a simple little pass play here. He's actually using his middle third, and I'm going to try to catch him off guard here. I'm going to try to catch him off guard here and get Calico deep. And Calico, it looks like I got him. Looks like I got him. Calico, that's exactly what I wanted. He was using his middle third. Calico on a seam, gets off the line so fast out of the slot there. And so if they're not already running backwards, he's going to be full speed running by you in a matter of split seconds. So I had a feeling that was going to happen. That's a great way to use Identifier. I noticed through Identifier, he was using his middle third. And because of that, Calico just gets wide open, beats man coverage. Now on the defensive side of the ball, the first thing I want to do is set my audibles and set my lineup. There's a lot of guys I play kind of out of position, and so it takes a little bit of time to set them up at the beginning of the game. But it's always important to do that at the very beginning, so you're not playing sloppy. I notice every time I get lazy and I stop making my adjustments, you know, that's just a bad sign. If I can't even take the time to go and set my substitutions and my audibles and my zone drops, you know, that just shows where my head's at, and I'm not being patient. I'm going to be forcing things. So I do all my zone drops. I start my flats at 20, my curl flats at 5, and I go cornerback matchups. I have them play, actually balanced, and then ball in the air, I have them play receiver. So already, I got everything set up. I'm going to come out and cover 4 palms out of big nickel over G. This isn't actually what I normally would run. I don't actually know why I called that. I actually went to recent plays, and my time was running out. That's the only reason I called that. I wouldn't normally call that. This guy's going to be running bunch, and I, on defense, like to do a mixture of zone and man coverage. I accidentally got caught on my D tackle right here, and that was a terrible throw by him. Looked like under pressure, so I'm actually going to take a look. I don't actually know who got through there, but great job by the D-line. So once again, we're going to run the same coverage. I'm audibling out of this cover 4 drop. I audible just based on whatever I think they're going to do, and he gets me on the D tackle again. This time, I'm going to be up there trying to cover this crosser, and I do just that. Richard Seymour, you fat ass! God damn it. Okay, so that should have been a user lurk, but that was a mixture of a bad user and Richard Seymour just being a fat ass. So, not a great start, but as you guys could probably tell, the D-line is shedding their ass off. So, he just tried to run the ball there. Great stop. I saw inside zone or inside stuff activated. But on the pass plays, you should see my D-line is getting a lot of pressure, and that's what I like to see because I wasted all those ability points on edge threat. So, it looks like he's going to be staying out of this gun bunch halfback weak or halfback strong. And I don't know, he might keep running the ball. He's got Michael Vick here, and that's what I was talking about where I'm no longer expecting to get a fumble on Michael Vick if it's a designed run. So a read option, a draw, a power, any of those type of runs from your quarterback, you're not going to get a fumble most of the time. And if it's a scramble, meaning it was a pass play, and then they just take off and run, that's when they're going to be susceptible for fumbling. So that's the game we're dealing with this year. So just keep that in mind when you're playing. I got caught on my D tackle again. This guy is doing a pretty good job of quick hiking me a little bit. I'm not really able to set up my defense entirely the way I want it. I'm going to be more careful this time. Okay, now I'm not even going to touch anybody. I'm just going to stay on Taylor Mays, and this will be my user. Also, I'm going to blitz Taylor Mays, because you guys didn't know if you blitz your user, they tend to run a little faster. So he keeps going back to the same crossing route. That last time I had Richard Seymour didn't get the lurk. This time, Taylor Mays, he's going to get the lurk. So here's the reason I have Vic, is I like to run these empty formations and run the QB draw mixed in with passing, okay? And I'm not one of those guys that's going to run QB draw every play, but I am going to have it there just to make you think about it because it is incredibly difficult to stop if you don't know what you're doing. So as you saw, our first carry with Michael Vick, we get 11 yards. That's pretty solid. The other thing I love about this is they have so many man beaters in this formation. So if he's running man coverage, which he is, I just saw that, I got a million man beaters that I'm going to run. So right here, I got a couple that are going to get open. And I'm just going to call the play like this. If it's man coverage, see, okay, he switched that time. Switched that time to a zone. And I'm just trying to air truck, and Reggie Bush is just fighting his ass off. And that's why you got to get the ball in Reggie Bush's hands, whether it's running the ball or passing. But he's one of my playmakers, so I'm going to do everything in my power to get him the ball. All right, and this is Weekend League, boys, so we're going sweaty. We're going try hard. I'm up 7-0. We head into the second quarter. All the power is in my hands right now. All the game flow is in my hands. So I'm going to be playing it slow. Terrible stick by me. But I'm going to be playing it slow and conservatively, not taking unnecessary shots. Because if I even get 3 points here, that's really, really big. Because now I'll be up 2 possessions. For the time being, I am going to continue to operate out of this empty look. I think he is expecting a QB draw. We got a few man beaters on the route. Oh my God, no one is open at all. Psych. Yo, inaccurate. Just an inaccurate bullet pass. Brandon Cooks, I playmakered him up. He was outrunning his guy, so he had him beat. But that terrible throw by Vic, I don't know what the reason for that was, but that is pretty frustrating. Running out of time, but we are just freestyling a play on 3rd and long here. Reggie Bush with route tech, and he does get open. Reggie Bush on a crosser with route tech just beat Deion Sanders. So that's a great example of what I'm talking about. Why that route tech is so good. Because it gives him a boost on all routes. So it doesn't matter what route you put him on. He's going to be running routes and beating man coverage a lot better than the next guy, despite his low route running. So now we are pretty much in field goal range. I am going to continue running the ball because, like I said, I want to play slow. I want to get in field goal range for sure and not do anything stupid and get my points. All right, 2nd and 9. We haven't had much luck on the ground, but what we're going to be doing here, and he's using that middle third again. I don't know if I could get him again deep, but what we're going to be doing here is running a nice little route combo, just double corners on each side. And wherever his user goes, we're going to go to the other side. And Reggie Bush beats his man, but he gets hit out. That was, I believe, Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie or Antonio Cromartie, one of the two. So really good corner. Thought he had him beat, but just not quite. And now we are in another 3rd and long. So we are going to... We're going to be running a very similar concept here. And I'm going to be watching the right side. This time we're lowballing it, and once again, he's there to make a swat. I'm surprised he's stopping that. and we're just out of field goal range, which is a huge bummer. But what we're going to do is we're going to go back to this gun empty with Vic, and we're going to try to dot him. All right, so I'm not sure if this is man coverage. If it is, I would prefer it. Doesn't look like it's man coverage. And we don't even have an open guy. Oh, we almost got by him. We didn't have the open receiver we wanted. So we tried to throw the drag to try to make a play, but it didn't work out. We didn't convert. So it looks like he switched to spread. And so I'm expecting kind of an inside zone here, honestly. And he ends up going with a pass. And we get the sack. See, there we go. Richard Seymour doesn't even have a pass rush ability on him. And he's shedded almost instantly. All right, so we're mabling the left side of the field. And I actually wanted to change my shell into a cover 3. But we get another sack. This time it's Doomerville, and you're seeing this guy's just dropping back and almost getting insta-shedded. Like, it is not really probably too fun for him because of these pass rush abilities I'm using. But, you know, like I said, it's weekend league, it's sweaty, and I'm not going to stop. I'm going to use what's most effective, and right now this is most effective. We got him in a 4th and long. My opponent is starting the second half of the ball, coming out in I-form close, which is a little bit of an interesting play call. And going to be running stretch. It looks like he knows. Oh, shoot. He almost got loose there. But I would say it looks like he could tell that we were kind of boxing him, so he's looking to switch it up coming out in the second half. I don't know if he's going to start just trying to tote. All right, now 3rd and inches. He's probably going to run the ball here. And yes, he does. Everybody falls down. He had some nice blocking. Ends up picking up 6 and converting. Not good there. And now he's coming out in goal line. So I don't know what this guy's deal is, but we'll see what he tries to run here. Goal line on 1st and 10. He runs a play at... No, that was... Oh, my God. Who hit him there? Derwin James absolutely laying the wood on that last one. And Richard Seymour with the recovery. And oh my gosh, 75 right up the middle. Just blew up our QB draw. And honestly, guys, 4 rushes for 8 yards. I'm not doing too well with the QB draw this game. So this guy seems to have a pretty good handle on it. Thankfully, I've only ran it 4 times, so I haven't had to lose yards that many times. But now 3rd and 10. And we are going to be obviously passing here as I am not trying to give him the ball back. We are in field goal range. So that is a 2-possession ball game. Got to keep that in mind. And it looks like I'm going to throw it up to Reggie Bush here. He's got route tech. And so, yes, the route tech worked. He was on a little outside release streak. And even though he was on what looked like Deion Sanders, 95 overall Deion Sanders, the route tech on the streak gave him, I think, a little boost on his release. And he gets in for the touchdown. And it looks like my opponent has had enough. Pierce conceded the game. On to the next one. Heading into the next one against Sprint 42. Those are our top 3. Let's see what his team is looking like. Sprint 42 got Brett Favre, DRC, and Namdi. Thankfully with Brett Favre, even though he's got Gunslinger, I probably won't have to put out a QB spy, which is usually nice if you don't have to worry about the quarterback running at all. So we're gonna find out. Coming out, going against Bunch once again. Surprise, surprise. And he does have Favre, so no QB spy needed, which is nice. He's gonna be a sitting duck in the pocket. Now let's find out if he likes to run the ball out of shotgun. Thankfully, Nickel 335 has pretty good run defense, so I'm not too worried about it. All right, looks like he is going to want to pass the ball here. Good dot by him. Reggie Bush out of the backfield. Takes a hit from Taylor Mays. What I was watching, he was running that flood play on the outside. And the fact that he's running that play, I know this guy's at least decently good because it's in a lot of pro players' ebooks. This is kind of like their favorite play out of bunch this year. It's called flood. And so the fact that he ran that this early means that he's probably decent. And oh my God, throw out a sack. Honestly, if that wasn't a throw out a sack, that would have been an interception. His in route was going straight to my zone. And then the throw out a sack saved him. And pretty much is the only reason he was able to complete that pass. That is frustrating. Throw out a sack, even screwing me on the defensive side of the ball. But we're going to have to fight back. 1st and 10 now. I know he's probably going to want to throw to his running back a lot as well. And throwing away, throw out a sack again. We're getting pressure. We're playing good defense. And I don't think he's going to be able to make a living consistently if he's already having this much trouble. Running the ball this time. And Reggie Bush can tackle. See, that's a scary part is like if 1st and 10 he throws an incompletion, he can run the ball on 2nd down and get 5 yards, make it a 3rd and short, 4th and short. And that's what makes these offenses so hard to stop is that usually they'll use the early downs to kind of push you deeper and then be more conservative if you get a sack or if, whatever happens. And we are pretty much, we are doing a really good job on defense here. As you can see, nothing has really been open. He's getting hit just about every time he throws it. And that was Ricky Jackson off the edge, that edge threat coming in clutch. Once again, we got everything set up. I just got to move my guys down now. Okay, there we go. And this is the look I'm going with again. Mabel the left side. And then I got a hard flat on the right side because my curl flat is set to 5 yards. And I'm going to be using deep middle. And there we go. Nothing's open. Nothing's open. No way. No freaking way he converted that, bro. Dude had 6 years and someone eventually gets open. That is incredibly frustrating, bro. On fourth down, that just happened, but whatever. That shows me we've been playing good defense, and I don't think, again, he's not going to be able to make a living on this, guys. I promise you. Running the ball once again inside zone, and I can tell this is going to be a staple, consistent yardage gainer. He wants to throw this in there to keep me on my toes, make me frustrated, and get a solid, 3 to 5 yards. And now inside the 17, it's going to be even harder for him to score, but, he might find a way. Nothing open again. We end up getting a coverage sack. Richard Seymour fighting through there. And guys, the defense, like I said, been very, very good. All right, so we are going to mix it up on this 3rd and 17 and run some man coverage. And I'm not going to be manning up the running back. I am going to be watching him myself. So running back is my responsibility. And we get it. And, okay, another coverage sack, guys. On 3rd and 17, that puts him right on the fringe of field goal range. And I don't know if he's got the kicker to kick this. He is going for it, but I believe he's got Robbie Gould, so he's going to have to get, max power, and that's still not even guaranteeing it. So, time to find out if he can get it. He kicks it. It's up, and it looks to be short to me. And he made it through. You know what? I didn't think Robbie Gould could kick that far. But, hey, 3 points for my opponent. Not ideal. And we're going to see if we can get some blocks. We do get some solid blocks. Bo Jackson going to get a gain of about 7, which is a good way to start, honestly. It's a good way to start off a drive, getting a solid chunk of yardage. But as you guys can see, first quarter's already over, and we just got our first playoff. So that guy took up a lot of the first quarter. It's going to be a slow game once again. And that's just a sign of the sweat, bro. When you get one drive a quarter, it's going to be a sweaty game. So, sorry, I was setting my play here. Again, just freestyling a little bit. And if nothing... Yeah, there we go. I usually have a high-low read. A little stop-and-go action there. And that's the difference maker, because what was going to be a 10-yard catch, because of my stop-and-go, my beautiful stop-and-go, by the way, for all you haters, that turns into a 7-point play right there. So, that was beautiful. On the last drive, I feel like the guy was lucky to even get 3. So going into the second drive, now he's already down by 4. I don't think this is a good sign for him. And personally, if I was him, I'd be a little worried. All right, so once again, he's in gun bunch, so we're going to be running the same scheme we've been running. And what I wanted to happen, did happen perfectly. I got my goal, because I have my 2 outside rushers with abilities, pass rush abilities. I want the interior 3 linemen to triple team Richard Seymour at nose tackle. That's what I want ideally to happen every time, because that's going to give me one-on-ones with my edge rushers. So the way I do that is I spread my line, crash him out, and then I'm going to have my user blitzing and kind of run in like this, and it's going to get all the attention on the center right here in the middle of the field, and it's going to give the one-on-ones on the outside. So that's what we're going for here. He's got pass rush abilities all over. We're going to try to do the same thing here. We got him to the triple team again, which again is giving us the one-on-ones. And Brett Favre actually taking off. Who knew he had wheels? 99 speed Brett Favre. We're sending a blitz this play, 3rd and 3. I haven't blitzed at all, so I'm expecting him to not be expecting it. I am taking the running back out of the backfield, and Rod Woodson gets toasted. Damn, that's Reggie Wayne with route tech. That's why he got so open. Great read by my opponent in the face of pressure. Now we know this guy is going to stand tall in the pocket and make a read, and he did just that. A corner route to Reggie Wayne, toasting Rod Woodson, and just overall a good play by him. Now we got to fight back and get points of our own. What happened there was me probably just getting too aggressive, too impatient. I blitzed too many people, and this guy just knew that we had a screen coming, and damn, he tackles that for a big loss. A 7-yard loss on the screen. That is not good. Right now we are operating out of the shotgun. He might be blitzing. We got an interesting route combo right here. I'm looking to see if it's going to be... Oh my god, he just got sheds off. Oh my god, dude. Sad part about that is that I actually had a wide open receiver, so we are going to throw to the flats here, and Reggie Bush hopefully can get to the sideline. Gets us about half back. And with a minute left, we now are in a 4th and 13. And honestly, guys, I am going to go for this. Hopefully, we don't get shedded like that again. And we're gonna run that same play we ran before. He might be in man coverage. Actually, it looks like he is going to be sending a blitz. He's probably going to be sending a blitz here. But it might be man coverage. If he falls him over, this corner route from Calico is going to be wild. Oh my god, damn. I thought I could get over the top. Probably should have lobbed that. I think if I lob that, he gets open. I'm going to be completely honest. I think if I lobbed that ball, he was over the top of him. Just a bullet pass was not the move there. My bad. I could have had a touchdown, I think. All right, now we're down 3. He's already in field goal range, and we are going to have to play really good defense here, boys. He's going to run the ball, and a nice freaking run by him. That's the frustrating thing about this type of run is, you know, he's just going to throw it in there every now and then. He'll take his 3, he'll take his 5, but what he really wants is that big gain right there, and he's going to get another one. He's getting another one. That run is just really gutting me now. I'm going to call my timeout. He's inside the 10. Don't think he's going to run out of time here, and I am expecting another run here, and yeah, he is doing that. Dude, no. Blocking phenomenal by him. Now he's up 2 possessions. With his last 30 seconds, I really need to try to get 3 here. That's going to be pretty much necessary. So now with 30 seconds left, again, guys, my priority is getting 3 here. And dude, I don't know what to do about that edge guy. He's just coming in almost every time. I might need to just start double teaming Lawrence Taylor. I think that's what I'm going to do every time. All right, so he's got a lot of guys on line of scrimmage. I might be expecting a blitz here. If it does come in, our read is going to be quick. No blitz, no blitz. Over the middle, we got Bo Jackson, who's going to get to the outside, truck, get a first down. We're going to call our timeout here at the 42. We need about 20, 25 more yards if we want to get a field goal. All right, once again, we're double teaming Lawrence Taylor, and we're going to slide our line left because I don't want anybody coming free off the edge. Got an interesting route combo set up here, and he is sending a blitz. And we got the lob pass to Calico. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. There we go, Calico, and he gets out of bounds. And he gets out of bounds. That's field goal range, which is what we really wanted. And to be safe, I'm just going to kick my field goal. I really wish we could have got 7 there. All right, coming out in the second half, we did what we wanted, made it a 1-possession game, and now we're going to be running this QB draw. And if we can get loose to the outside, get some big yardage, it might frustrate this guy even more. So as you saw there, we took a hit stick with Vic, no fumble, and that's what I was talking about. All right, we are going to be running the ball again, but I'm trying to set up this motion play that I like. So we're going to motion Calico out, try to show some misdirection here. We do a good job of getting his user out of the way. And we're going to truck again and again, and we're just going to keep trucking. We're just going to keep trucking forever. But we set up the motion to do what we wanted, which was kind of to take away his user. And the reason I wanted to do that is because he was running a cover 2 last time. And I wanted to set up... Oh, it looks like it might be man coverage this time. But what I wanted to do was set up this cover 2 beater I have. But we're going to do this instead. So it is man coverage. Bo Jackson in the flat. Oh my God, he got laid out. I think that was Deion Sanders who hit him, so I'm not too worried about a fumble, but damn. All right, so it looks like there's not too many people out to the left here, so we are going to try to run this QB draw to the left. Oh, Deion Sanders is there. And okay, still a nice run by Vic. We got solid yardage. All right, this is a stupid Madden moment. I'm calling it before I do it. We're just running 4 verticals. Why? I really don't know. I really don't know, but if we can get... Okay, there we go. There he is. Brandon Cooks. Brandon Cooks back the end zone. That was what we were hoping for. He came up and pressed. His press was a little offset, so Brandon Cooks had a free release to the right, and the safety just wasn't able to get there. So that worked out perfectly. We come back from being down 2 possessions, tie up the game. Great way to start the second half. We stopped the run. We stopped the run. We're going to be looking good, boys. We're there. Jamal Adams in the man coverage, and if you get stopped... No, Brett Favre, you're not fast enough, buddy. We get the pick 6. Jamal Adams, we set our zone drops to 20, which at first looked like it was going to be too far back. But Jamal Adams able to get there and make an interception. We're a huge play. We were running man last time, and I think that threw him off because I've been running mostly zone this whole time. But we are going back to zone this time, and I know he's going to want to throw to this running back. And we're there. Oh, my God, Nnamdi. I thought Nnamdi was going to come from behind and pick that. I totally thought he was going to pick that. All right, back on defense. No way you get that. No way. He dropped it. Let's go. Let's go. And you know what I think that was? That was mid-zone KO. That was a post, and that could have been considered a deep route. But the fact that my mid-zone KO came from behind, I don't know, man. I don't know. All right, 4th and 11 here. We're going back to man coverage. He blocked because I could tell he thought we were going to blitz. But we did not blitz, and now everything is absolutely bagged, bro. And this time, if he gets another, we're swat. Please swat that. Please swat the shit out of that. And now we're already in field goal range, up 7. Even if I just run the ball 3 times, drain off some clock, kick 3, GG's, boy. Now that we're up in this situation, my goal here is going to be to drain off as much clock as possible. That means getting a first down, not necessarily a touchdown. So we are going to come out and run the ball here. I'm going to run this power to the left because it looks like there's a lot of guys on the right. And wow, he had that pretty much bagged, but that is going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter, which is, you know, what I intended. The power did not work at all. We're going to try our chances with a stretch. And it looks like we got some pretty nice blocks, and Bo Jackson couldn't fit through there. He's a little too thick. Too thick to fit through that hole. All right, for 3rd and 10, I'm keeping the ball on the ground. I switched my ball carrier to conservative just in case because I'm running with Vic. So, you know, if I fumbled here, I kind of deserve it, but at the same time, we get a hole, and there we go. That's what I'm talking about. I'm just gonna actually go down. I'm gonna go down. I do not want to necessarily score as quick as possible. I want to drain off as much clock as possible, and that's gonna do exactly what I intended, because now I can run the ball 3 times again, drain off even more clock. And once again, I don't want to score, so I'm stopping here with Bo Jackson. I'm on conservative. And you see, we could have scored twice now, but I'd rather have the clock because whether I score a touchdown or take 3, I'm only going to be up 2 possessions, okay? So I'd rather not even give him time to come back from a 2-possession deficit than, and I'm still going to probably score anyways, honestly. So at the end of the day, I'm still probably going to score. That was ideal. We got down to the 1, and now we're going to go to the 2-minute warning. So the 2-minute warning has hit. It's 3rd and goal. We're just going to do a QB sneak, and if it doesn't work, which it did, we were just going to kick our 3. But see, by doing that, I took a little bit of a risk, but it paid off because I got the touchdown in the end, and I got to drain off an extra 2 minutes of clock. So at the end of the day, look at this guy's quitting out. He doesn't even want any part of it. 85% completion percentage with Dan. This game was really flawless, guys. I feel like, I don't want to say the full game was flawless. Pierce conceded the game. The second half was flawless. Getting into our 3rd and final game, we're going against prolific EJ. Got Randall Cunningham, Steve Smith Sr., and Reggie Bush. So he does have a pretty good team. Didn't look like he had chemistries boosting them up, so I do think my team is going to be a little bit better. All right, so coming out, my opponent is in U-trips, and this is one of the harder formations in the game to stop. So if he runs a good U-trips, it will be incredibly difficult, but not... Oh, my God. Starting off, he's got a little power run with Reggie Bush, and Reggie Bush getting a huge gain to start off. A 42-yard run to start off the game. That is never good. All right, so 1st and 10. We pinched our line that time, and he's got some terrible route combos on the field. Throw it to me. Oh, my God. We still got it. Okay. Oh, no. We could have taken that for 6, but oh, my gosh. Thought we should have got the user lurk the first time around, but it ends up bouncing off his receiver's hands and straight into our users. So we get the user lurk. Coming out, starting off on offense, we usually like to run the ball to start, and I do that because... Oh! Almost busted one loose. Pause. I do that because I like to test their defense, so I actually didn't even see what defense he was in because I was talking about busting one. But this time we are going to pass. We are going to pass this time. And it looks like he doesn't have too much help on the sideline over there. And so what we're going to do is we're going to be tacking high-low on the left. If there's no one in the flats, we're throwing the flats. And there was someone in the flats that gets swatted, but we had the corner. So we were going to throw it to the corner there. Instead, we are now in a 3rd and inches because it got swatted. I can get inches on a dive. So we are going to dive. And we get inches. I think we barely got it. We got 1 yard. And that's going to give us the first down. There we go. So he's been running a corner blitz just about every time. And with set feet lead, we get that ball in there. Calico on that quick seam. That's why I switched to Dan Marino away from... I was using Derek Carr. And Derek Carr's set feet lead doesn't work for some reason. I don't know. So I went back to Dan Marino. And on that quick seam, there was a little gap for a second. And because I had set feet lead and I could get that ball zipping in there, I could capitalize and hit that for a touchdown. He's back to the QB power. This time we do blow it up. Taylor May's hitting him in the backfield. But I can tell you, he's a little spooked after that last interception. Goes right back to the power because he got 42 on it the first time. But that time, only a gain of 1. So that is what we like to see out of our defense. I don't think he's going to run that power again. He wouldn't want to waste 2 plays. So I am spreading my line and crashing them out. This is very bad against the run, but great for the pass rush. So I'd only do this if I really don't think he's going to be running the ball. And I don't think he is here. So I was right. He's passing the ball. Nothing is quite open. Over the middle, Jamal Adams, that was my bad. Clicked on and kind of didn't run correctly. If I would have clicked on better, I think I could have maybe even got a pick there. At least broke it up. But he might run the ball here, so I'm going to pinch my line, and I was right. And by pinching the line, we do stop it. Only gain of 4. Not great, but not bad. All right, he's making a lot of hot routes, so I think he's passing again. So I am going to spread and crash them all out. And once again, user is going to be blitzed, and I'm going to try to get everybody on the center. That time I only got 2 of them on the center. Great job by my opponent. Found some time by scrambling out and able to playmaker a guy up. That was a really good play by him. All right, now he's in gun slot, ace, offset. He's going to probably want to run trap. I know how to stop trap, so if he does run trap, I'm here with my user. Nope, it's inside zone. We stop that too. Good shit, baby. So he's at the 19-yard line. I set my flats to 25, so they're a little bit deeper. That way I don't have to have a deep zone on the sidelines because my flats can be playing pretty much at the goal line if there is a receiver over there. So nothing really open. We got to put a spy out. We got to start remembering to put a spy out. We almost hit him, but he's been able to take off pretty much every time. So we put Isaiah Simmons in a spy, and we're going to be usering over the middle of the field. Oh, we got to get there. We got to get there for the interception. That was a bad throw by him. Should have been a pick. Thankfully, that incompletion brings up a 4th down, and he has to settle for 3, which is great for me because I get the ball at half. I'm already up 4 points now with the ball, and if I score again, it could be a 2-possession game with me getting the ball at half, and at that point, the game's over. So, my goal here, get 7. Trying to get my man Vic involved here, and I don't really know what type of defense this is, but I am going to be running the draw. If I'm honestly, I think I should pass here, but it's a little too late for that now, and we're going to be running the draw. Almost got to the outside, but end up losing 6. So this draw hasn't been treating me too well, but I'm going to be honest. I think if I get that same look, I'm passing. I totally think we could have got a seam from Metcalf. If he brings down James again, if he brings down Derwin James again, I'm going to be trying to hit Metcalf in this seam. Oh my God, he got cracked. All right, so with the gain of 9, we are now in a 3rd and 7. And to be honest, I don't know what to expect. He's only blitzing 3. Over the middle with Vic. Low pass and barely didn't get there. That ball just hung in the air for years. So now we're in a kind of a tough spot. Gotta convert here. I'm going for this. 221. I'm going for this. And we got to get 7 yards. All right, 4th and 7. I am going to be looking on the left side of the field here. And we got it. It's low pass right there to Calico. Easy dot. That flat route from my outside receiver kind of dragged the flat all the way to the left. Left me in a nice little soft spot to throw that corner. I expected his user fully to be there and cover that, but he just didn't. So, great way to convert. So, the 2-minute warning has hit. And like I said before, my goal is to drive down, get 7 here, and not leave him any time. So, I am going to be running the ball here, trying to take off a little bit more of the clock. We get a nice gain. Little stop-and-go action. Bo Jackson. He didn't click on, so the stop-and-go didn't work. But we got the 1st down anyways. All right, going back to this QB draw. And what I think is if I motion a blocker to the left, no one's going to follow it. Zone coverage. So I got an advantage to the left. And I'm going to be running over there. Yeah, we get great blocking from our receiver. Outrun Wilson. Oh, he stopped. If he would have clicked on and missed the hit stick, that would have been fantastic. But we get to the 16, and we get out of bounds. All right, 1st and 10 from the 16. He's probably expecting a run here. But we're going to be doing a play action right here. And it's a PA tight end leak. And this is what we ran a lot of last year. And we're going to wait on circle. Wait on circle. There we go. Low pass, Brandon Cooks. Beautiful dot. Scored a little bit sooner than I would have liked to. I would have liked to drain off all that clock. But with how our defense is playing, I'm not really too worried. And if anything, we could maybe get more points before we go into halftime. Haven't actually ran too much man. This game been pretty much only zone. So this time we are going to be running some man. And then hopefully he does not run the ball. We're going to be running 20. Oh, I forgot to set my flats. So my flats are still at 25. I'm gonna run some curl flats, which are technically like hard flats. So we're gonna be running those, and hopefully, yeah, nothing's open there. We got the spy as well, and there we go, man. That worked out really well. So now my guess is he might be trying to get a man beater in there because he saw I was running man coverage, and then we just switched back to zone. So again, I'm just trying to play with his head a little bit, try to get him to guess wrong on what I'm running. And I know we got. Oh, we almost got there. Good read by him, man. Good read over the middle. Thought we could have got back there with Taylor Mays, but just not quite. So we're actually switching up our defense a little bit. And what I'm doing is instead of putting him in a 3rd, I'm keeping him in a 1/4 in the middle of the field. And by doing that, he can hopefully stop that post route that he just threw because he's going to be playing more aggressively down. Oh, man. God, he like playmaker. That was weird. That was a weird play by him. Kind of just hoping he doesn't run the ball here. We got a lot of zones on the right side of the field. Not much in the middle. Throw it at me. Throw it at me. There we go. Good defense. Great defense. Switched our coverage back to man coverage. So we're back in man this time. We switched our flats back to 20. So our flats are now at 20 yards. And we got our line spread and everybody's playing out. Whoa, 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 whoa. Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie, I think that's that mid-zone KO. Again, I don't know, man. Does mid-zone KO only work in zone coverage? I actually don't know. Keeping him on his toes. Back to zone. Back to zone. He's already in field goal range, so if we can get a sack here and push him out, it would make it a 4th and long, and he's out of field goal range. So obviously that's going to be ideal. And if he wants to run with his quarterback, I'm going to let him because he's going to drain that clock. So let's find out. Yeah, he's going to do that. Oh, we almost got the hit again. Probably should have put a spy out in hindsight because now his scoring chances are still alive. Didn't really expect him to be able to scramble for that, though. But good job by him to recognize I didn't have a spy. And hopefully that doesn't happen again. I'm going to put Taylor Mays in a spy this time. Taylor Mays now in a spy. Actually, you know what? I'm changing my mind. I want to put my D-tackle on a spy. I'm gladly going to give up on the pass rush. Not today. Not today, buddy. He tried to playmaker the guy to the sideline again. Last time it worked, but this time my user was kind of expecting it a little more. So this time he's in trips tight end. We don't have a spy again. He's already in field goal range, though, so not really too worried about it. Now I'm just worried about him fitting any crazy passes in those windows. He doesn't do it. 7 seconds remaining. At this point, I'm just running man across the board. Man across the board, and I don't think he has any route abilities that can beat me too bad. We're going to be watching the slant there. Slant's wide open. Throw it. 2, 1. Does he call timeout? Ah, he barely got the timeout off. I kind of was hoping that he would accidentally let the clock run off, but he got the timeout off with 1 second. And now with as we end the half, he's going to kick his 3, make it an 8-point game. However, I am getting ball. To start off the second half. So if I can go down and get points, it'll be a 2-possession game and we'll be comfortable again. But once again, not many people to the left side of the field. Looks like he's using his user over there. We're still running it there though. And I had a feeling I'd be able to juke out his user. Oh, we almost got by there. We almost took it to the house, man. 3 rushes, 38 yards for Vic. And keep in mind, that first run was -6. So we are actually at 44 yards in the last 2 runs. So that's average of 22 over the last 2. This time, I'm going to pass it. I think that he's going to be fully expecting a draw. He might even run commit. So if he does that, then we're going to be sitting pretty. But I'm not really banking on it. This is a really good pass play. And we get the crosser. Just going to throw it to the flat. We got a blocker up there, too. And Bo Jackson getting us another first down. But that just goes to show, man, there are really good pass plays out of empty. And the people that run QB draw every single time are actually, in my opinion, doing themselves a disservice. I think the QB draw is most effective if you run it periodically and mix in passes, because then your opponent can't, run some crazy defense that they know stops QB draw, because they also got to worry about your passes. So a good example there of a nice pass play out of that formation. And it looks like he thinks we're running right. We're actually going to be running left. And good defense by him to stop it. Something I want to keep in mind is that I'm already up 8 points. The clock is only going to be continuing to drip. And I got the ball in field goal range. So let's not forget that either. We're running a little bit of route combo. Again, I'm going to be looking. Oh, my God. Dude, I'm going to be completely honest right there. If I didn't get sacked, I was about to throw an interception. If I didn't get sacked, I was about to throw an interception. So thank God I got sacked. Kind of a saving grace here because we're still in field goal range. I'm going to go back to this QB draw. We might get something glitchy, but really what I'm trying to do is guarantee I get 3 points here. That's really what I'm trying to do. So once again, we are going to run to the left. We're going to run to the left. And he thought I was going to cut it back, but I didn't. We get a solid chunky yardage. If I did a stop and go at the end there, might have been able to beat his user. Probably should have at least tried it. All right, with this, we go up 11 points. So 11-point lead, 145 left in the third. We've been playing really good defense, haven't even given up a touchdown. So I think we're in a pretty good place right now with this game. 2nd and 4, it looks like he's making a lot of hot routes and adjustments. So I'm expecting him to run a pass play, and he does. We get a QB spy, and good read by him. Big hit from Jamal Adams, no fumble though. But good read by him. I had to choose between one of the crossers. I chose the wrong one. The other one I was guarding wasn't even open, so I was kind of just redundant by my user to guard that. But we're running this man coverage again, and we got our flats set at 20 still. So 20-yard flats, man coverage. I'm shading inside and over the top. Don't want to get beat deep. And is he going to throw it? There we go. DRC, come on. Yo! Oh no, dude. Are you kidding me? My guy just went dumb. DRC, for one, didn't make the play on the ball I thought he was going to. And then when I went for the hit stick with my safety, he just got juked out of his socks. So that was a little bit of a bummer of a play. Nnamdi Asomugha just completely froze there. That sucks. Running stretch for 2 points. And he gets it, bro. I was in a really good run-stopping formation, too, and he gets it. So now we're only up 3. The worst possible turn of events just happened. That was my bad, honestly, for even running man coverage. Because there's no way he was going to beat my zone coverage for a one-play touchdown. But I opened that door up by even running man in the first place. So that was really, really stupid by me to give up a fluky touchdown like that. But we're going to have to fight back, hopefully get 7 here. So we're running the same play once again. And really, the person I wanted to throw to was not open. We end up finding Calico late on the slant route for a big gain already across midfield. That was actually pretty perfect. All right, running this draw once again. Get some good blocking. Oh my God, you got to get 24, man. That was just a guy who should have very easily been blocked by my O-line. Unfortunately, was not. All right, we're running this pass play again out of this formation, and Hopefully it is going to work. Over the middle, we got Cooks on the little post. Moving the chains once again. Michael Vick with 70 yards passing, actually doing pretty solid. And I think what we're going to do here, if he's not tired, so we are going to go back to the draw this time on 1st and 10 and hopefully continue to move these chains. He's actually been doing a pretty good job of stopping the draw, so we're going to run it actually to the left again. Motion a guy over, hopefully get that extra blocker. And God, he's got a lot of guys. Oh my God, he's doing a good job of stopping the draw now. I don't think I'm going to get too many more yards out of this. Oh, no. That was so stupid of me. That was so stupid of me, guys. I took a stupid-ass delay of game penalty, but I was just talking about how important this drive is, because if I get 7 here, the game is essentially over. And if I don't, my opponent is very much in it still. So this drive, the outcome of this drive is super important. We get a really nice run on 2nd down to make it a 3rd and manageable, 3rd and 9. And from here, I actually am probably gonna want to pass the ball. This is the play I'm gonna go to. This was like a staple of my offense last year. I'm actually gonna motion out Bush, and never mind. This was a mistake. Now I'm in strong close. This was a staple of my offense last year. There we go. Waller on the fucking post, man. That was huge. Now we're at the 3. 2-minute warning's about to hit. And if we just run the ball, and hopefully we can get in by running the ball. All right, 2nd and goal now, and we are going to be running a QB draw. We are going to be running a QB draw. Hopefully we get the blocking. We do. Michael Vick reach for it, baby. There we go. Even though he took a hit stick, Michael Vick, a quarterback, reached across the goal line, gets us the 7 points that essentially, with 1:30 left in the game, is a death sentence for my opponent. That is the nail in the coffin. Now we are up 10 full points. He doesn't really have an opportunity anymore. Right, with 1:30 left in the game, my opponent's obviously going to be trying to beat me deep. I'm running a cover 4, and now the thing I'm going to be looking for is just a deep post. So if there's no deep post, my cover 4 won't get beat, and it looks like there wasn't. There actually might have been from the outside, but he ends up scrambling. And as long as he keeps playing like this, he's going to continue to chew clock, and I'm going to win the game. So, again, my goal here, I'm actually going to switch my coverage. I'm going to switch my coverage, user Woodson, and I'm just going to run a cover 2 with the middle 3rd. And that is pretty much unbeatable for a 1-play touchdown, or at least it should be. Oh my God, bro. That was just a broken play. All right, so that crazy play right there put my opponent in field goal range, and with 38 seconds, he is going to kick his field goal. And that's going to put him down 7. My guess is he's going to try to go for an onside and hope to get that, and then if not, call his 3 timeouts and maybe get the ball back. But he's going for an onside kick. I'm going for an onside recovery. I'm going to be honest, this year, I feel like I've seen more onside kicks get recovered than ever before. So it would be just my luck. Hey, I user recovered that, bro. Hands team. I user recovered that. But now he's going to call his timeout. All right, 3rd and 11. He's done a good job of stopping the run, and that is our final run. Now with 22 seconds left, we are going to punt the ball. I'm going to do a sky punt and try to pin him like inside the 10. So if I punt it right here, this should be pretty good. This should do a pretty good job of draining a lot of clock and kind of pinning him. And he's going to have about 15 seconds left, no timeouts. Going to have to pretty much just run Hail Marys. Yeah, there we go. Nothing's really open that time. He's got to throw that one away. Now with 3 seconds left, he's at the 38. I think his best bet would be to run the ball here. I don't ever think throwing like a Hail Mary from the 38 is a good idea. What the hell? All right, GG's, boys. We got the dub. We got the dub, man. That is going to do it for this episode of Madden Academy. As you guys can see, the Raiders offense is very efficient and very good at kind of controlling games. So I'm really liking it. I kind of want to stick in it, but I don't know what you guys want to see. So let me know in the comments if you would prefer me to stay in the Patriots playbook or stay in the Raiders playbook, because I could really go either way. But if you guys like this video, please leave a like down below. Like I said, this has been my most positive received series on the channel, and it's one that I really enjoy making too. So I'm glad that you guys like it and I like making it. We're going to continue to do that. If you're new to the channel, as always, boys, just hit the sub button. You know, you don't want to miss a video. I'm talking to you, Justin. I'm talking to you, Justin. Hit the sub button, Justin. But anyways, boys, I will be seeing you very soon.